YouTube channel dedicated to people with bicuspid aortic valve. I myself have bicuspid aortic valve syndrome or defect, whatever you want to call it, and it's really uprooted my life in a lot of ways. And so I've decided that making a blog like this will not only create a resource for other people, but also I myself, I'll be able to document what I'm doing along the way, what's working, what's not working, and also be able to chronicle the experience of all the ways that I'm trying to treat this situation. I'll real quick go through how I discovered what my valve situation is, where I'm at currently, and where I hope to go in the future, because all of that will inform what I'm sharing with you on this channel. So 18 months ago, I was a hot mess. I was stressed out. Coronavirus had just hit, and I had been waiting for a giant global catastrophe to come because I knew it was coming. I just didn't know what. So I was kind of hunkered down at my in my house here, where I have a giant garden and I have all this different stuff. I was ready for something to go down, but I health-wise was just stressed out, and being someone who really exerts himself in life, I had a lot of the results that I was looking for in life, but I didn't have my health. I did not have a healthy mindset. I was in a very self-harm kind of situation. I was overeating, not sleeping, worried all the time. I'd gone through a lot of traumatic things in my life. I was drinking a lot, smoking, and not cigarettes. And all of this is bad for the heart, all of it. So I had a burning sensation in my chest, and in the back of my mind I was just thinking, I'm dying, I must be dying. And I was telling people, I think I'm dying. And they're like, no, you're not. And technically I am. I have a defective heart valve, and it's in a state of disease. So I had to do something to really transform this. I almost collapsed, and that's how I found out. I went to the doctor, and he did an EKG, and he's like, you should probably go to a cardiologist and get really thoroughly checked out. So I was like, okay. They did the ultrasound, whatever it's called, I can't think of it at the moment, and found out that I had this bicuspid situation. At that moment in time, they said, 2 years from now, you have to have surgery. You must have surgery. And I said, okay, sure. I'm gonna figure this out and figure out what's going on. And that was about 2 years ago. So, and along the way, there's been some very weird interactions with doctors I've had where they seem to, I don't want to say lie, but they definitely bent the truth right to my face, and I called them out on it. And there's just been all these really bizarre situations. So again, me chronicling this experience is as much for myself as it is for other people as they go through this process of trying to figure out, okay, how do I continue living knowing that the main heart valve in my chest is not doing well, or is defective, and all this stuff. So there's lots of terms that I'll be sharing that I've been doing, lots of home remedies that I've been doing, and so that's where I've been. Where I'm at now is I'm making this channel, and I'm going to be sharing as much raw information as I possibly can, but I have the intention to go get some alternative treatments that will hopefully set up my heart for success for a good 10-20 years, so that I don't need heart surgery. That's right, I am going to try to avoid heart surgery by reversing my aortic regurgitation. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. And so I want to share that experience as I do it, not because I think that surgery is a bad idea. I actually think that there are a lot of situations, most definitely, as far as I've been reading, that surgery makes sense. It totally makes sense to get surgery. However, I want to empower you with that decision, and for you to be as confident in your solution for yourself that you need. That's the most important thing, is that you're stepping into this plane of some sort of treatment for yourself, both on a daily basis and for perhaps big events like surgeries or treatments or whatever it is that you're going to be doing. So that confidence that you'll be okay, and being able to measure that as you go through, that to me is what matters the most. I know that heart surgery for me would solve a lot of situations, but I personally am not going to go get the surgery until I've explored. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I am keeping an eye on it, but I'm not going to be just jumping and doing the surgery, because I want to do these experiments for myself to know whether or not they work for me because I'd rather not have a mechanical heart valve. So I know that there are other types of materials and new ones on the market that don't even need coagulants and all that stuff. That's good too. I definitely think that we need those as well. So I'm open to all options. I just am dead set on a specific path before I open myself up to surgeries and these kinds of things. So if this lines up with kind of, it doesn't matter whether or not where I'm at lines up with where you're at, I'm hoping that this resource that I'm making is valuable to you, is valuable to the people that you love who may be going through this, and you can find some information in this project that makes a difference for your life. So thanks so much. I'm David. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and also share it with your friends, like the videos, and I'll see you in another video.